Alrighty, so we are back, and today we are going to be going over what I think are 10 of the best categories in the game in Dokkan right now as of April 9th, 2025. Now, there's going to be a part 2 LR coming out very soon that is more than likely going to be buffing tournament participants. If I was a betting man, I would say that's probably what it's going to be. I would have to kind of look at the team again and really check it, but I don't believe that's going to be one of the best teams in the game right now. But I just want to go over 10 categories that I really like to run, and keep in mind these are not going to be ranked, and some are going to be better than others. The beauty of categories and the way that they work these days are, as long as they're on a unit's leader skill and you don't need to run a full team of them, you can get pretty freaky with how you want to set things up. So let's go ahead and get started, but before we do that, just want to say thank you guys for all of the support. And recently with Dokkan, I've sort of just kind of run into a bit of a creative block. I know you guys have seen the inconsistent upload times. I've been uploading a lot later than I usually do. You know, usually I upload at like 12:15 every day, and lately I've been uploading at night. So I'm going to try my best to get back on schedule. You know, university is getting a bit hectic now. You know, we are kind of creeping up on the end of this semester. So I'm trying my best here. You know, I do promise you guys a video every day. So I do appreciate it. But let me know down below what type of videos you guys would like to see. I could really use your help and support right now. Just to get through this sort of dry period for the game. Just want to know what you guys want to see, so that way I can upload the best content possible. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the first team. We're going to kind of just go in order here and talk about teams that I like. You guys can see my cursor. The first team I want to talk about is the Majin Buu Saga team. I think that this is sort of akin to Legends, if you will, where the Buu Saga team just got so many buffs in 2024 into 2025. Really like the composition for this specific setup. Now, with Buu Saga, I think the way that you want to go is you want to run a pure or a Gotenks lead, as he is going to be a pure 200% for you. But you have so many options with this team where you can run like really good characters, right? You have characters like this Gohan right here with his standby. You have Angel Vegeta. He's a really good option. Super AGL, Super Easy A, Super Vegito. This Tech Gotenks is actually pretty damn good. Easy A Int Buuhan. This Goku, right? Or Tech Super Vegito, obviously being the the de facto #1 unit in the game here. This Mr. Satan is a really good banner unit. Big fan of how this character operates, right? Looking at the Super Saiyan 2 and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I think is a pretty good character. I wouldn't put him on like the top tier of the game right now, but still a very good Easy A. The same thing could be said for Kid Buu. You link him up with somebody like this Tech Buuhan, it could work out pretty well. Now, the issue with running Kid Buu next to this specific Buu right here, you're going to be running into a conflict of interest with this, because you are going to have to wait until turn 6 in order to get this Tech Buu's domain out, if you are going to be running not a like mono power absorption sort of setup here in order to activate this guy's domain. So just keep that in mind. But again, this Tech Sub Easy A Goten is actually like kind of good, if you guys don't know. And then the Easy A's for these two are obviously very good as well. You have the Super Easy A for this guy right here in Ultimate Gohan. And if we go down just a tad bit more, the Golden Week characters are also very good. If you're looking at stacking events, you have characters like Buuhan, Tech Ultimate Gohan here, Tech Ultimate Gohan, the stacking goat. You guys know a lot of Super Easy A's on Buu Saga. We can count them, right? We got where's AGL Goku? Is he not on Buu Saga? I thought he was on Buu Saga. Yeah, here he is. I'm like, am I going crazy here? So 1, count them. 1, where's Gotenks? Where's Gotenks? 2, 3, and then we keep going up here. 4, 5, 6. So you could literally run, like, I don't think it would actually work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so I don't really know if there's a setup for it, but in theory you could run like a mono Super Easy A Buu Saga team. So really good category here, extremely versatile roster with the Golden Week characters as well. I forgot to mention them, Fat Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Just a really consistent team. So Buu Saga, definitely one of my favorites. Let's go ahead and move on to the obvious one here. This is probably just the best team in the game right now, because of the 10-year anniversary leads, but Pure Saiyans, your options on this team are pretty crazy. You've got your boys right here, AGL Gogeta, Tech Super Vegito. You guys know how they operate. Kid Goku could operate really well on this team. You have another guy like Kid Goku right here who can give damage reduction support and stuff like that. The GT Golden Week Easy A's, very good characters. This Goku, obviously very good. The LR7 years are top tier. This Vegeta is an amazing option. Namek Goku for long events. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta in some scenarios, right? You've got the Daima Super Saiyan Goku here. He is a phenomenal character, right? This guy is just okay. not really too much to talk about there, but you kind of keep going here. We have Broly options. We have Tech Gogeta, Scouter Vegeta for long effects, the Universe 7 LRs, all 3 of them right here, all 4 of them if you want to count Evo Ken, right? Just the Tech Brolys, like all 5 of these characters are really good, right? This, I'd say, like this guy, Festival of Battles, underrated, right? This guy, very good in short form content. This guy, very good in short form content because of his domain. This guy, very good support, right? So Pure Saiyans, this is a really good category with a lot of different options, and it's constantly getting buffed. That is one beautiful thing about Dokkan. The fact that we have like 2 of the best characters in the game right here leading the Pure Saiyans category is absolutely massive, because when you have a situation like this, you're going to constantly be getting buffs for the team, and we have good leaders. So if we go before that, look at the leaders that were look at the leaders that we had for this team before that, right? Like, we just pretend these 2 are not here. Kind of mid, right? Free to play. Okay, right? Not a real leader, not very good. Just not really a Pure Saiyan character, right? That's not really what you're running for this guy. He was pretty good, right? Pure Hybrid Saiyan, stuff like that was a 200% for Power of Wishes and Exploding Rage. Pretty good setup right here. Haha, free to play. Not good, or free to play, right? So not like the best set of leaders here, and Double God Goku is just not like ideal in most content. So you kind of ran into that issue, and then you have something like this right here with Vegeta and Goku, where both these guys are just phenomenal, and whatever way you need to run them is actually going to work out pretty well for you. So Pure Saiyans right now, extremely versatile category, can kind of build it however you want, similar to the Buu Saga. Really good setup here for these guys. So Pure Saiyans, can't talk highly enough about them. So let's go ahead and move on here. So I think overall, Fused Fighters is going to be a very fun team right now, but I believe that we could still use a couple things for it, right? When it comes to Fused Fighters, it is a very nice little setup here, but the cutoff is pretty hard, right? Like, you really don't have a lot of wiggle room with this specific team here. So like, what you're going to be doing is running this like Vegeta lead, right? Then the 7-year anniversary LRs, you're going to be running this Goku right here with Vegito. Then you kind of have to get a little bit careful, right? Like, it's like Tech Gogeta, Gotenks, these Super Easy A's, this Vegito, this Gogeta right here, and then you really are cutting it close, right? Like, you don't have a ton of options here in terms of like characters that you're really going to want to use. I still think this is a really good team because of just the overwhelming power that it has. And keep in mind, with this Vegeta and Goku leader skill, you're also going to have access to like, you could do the Earth Protecting Hero setup, you could do the Successor setup, right? You're going to have access to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, excuse me. You're going to have access to other characters like that. So really good team here, all things considered. Just really top heavy. But when I say top heavy, it's like 4 of the 5 best units in the game are literally just on this team right here. So it is least worth an honorable mention, or at least talking about to a certain degree. So kind of continuing to move on here, I think Transformation Boost is also going to be one of the better teams in the game right now. The leads are pretty good with this one, especially with like Daima Goku. This Tech Buuhan is just okay at this point. A lot of versatility here, right? That's one thing that when I like to emphasize when I'm talking about like my personal like best teams, right? Can you run the team in a multitude of ways that are going to be conducive and, you know, sort of like they're going to work together really well? And in this case, this is going to be the case where if you want to run more of a Saiyan based setup for this, you can. If you want to run more of a extreme villain focused one like Majins, or, you know, Sworn Enemies, or, you know, Planetary Destruction, stuff like that, characters like that you can get away with running. So you could run like a Buuhan setup, or more of a Big Bad Bosses centric version of this team, where you would have Buuhan, you would have full power Frieza, you would have Janemba, you could run this full power Frieza, you have Bojack, you have Kid Buu, right? This Super Easy A Buuhan, Cell, Janemba, Buuhan, right? Like, there's just a lot of different ways you could run this team. Or on the flip side, you could run more of a Saiyan Saga, or not Saiyan Saga, but like a Pure Saiyan based setup of this, where you're going to have Daima Vegeta, Daima Goku, the Super Saiyan Gods, Gohan, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3, the Brolys, Gogetas, Broly, right? So this is just a really good team right now, just in terms of like the leaders that you have. You have so many like really good options for leaders compared to other teams, right? Where Daima Goku, pretty damn good. Vegeta, just okay. This Buuhan, pretty damn good. And you just have a lot of different ways that you could run the team. And I think this is just one that's going to work out very well for you. So Transformation Boost, very good team. I like running that one a lot. Let's continue to move on here. Now, when we get out of sort of these mainstay categories, this is where things get like a little bit tricky, right? Because there's a lot of teams in this game right now. But want to give a big shout to the Demonic Power team. Whoopsie, I closed it. But Demonic Power, you guys know that like if you take one thing from these videos that I do when I talk about these, it is always like your boy is he's a Demonic Power glazer, right? I'm always talking about how much I like the Demonic Power team. So just keep that in mind here. It's just, I don't know what I guess maybe it's the fact that I didn't have Gloria on release. I just have a lot of fun running this team. Now, let me know down below. Like, am I just like stuck in my own little bubble here where I'm like, oh yeah, woo, it's all sunshine and rainbows, or like, am I on to something here, right? Because it's kind of tough to tell with the way that these things go. So when we have this situation here, we've got Gohans, we have Buuhans, Kid Boos, right? Really fun way to run the team. You have Slug, these like a sort of a Majin based setup for this team. Like it's just a lot of fun to run. So running Slug, Kid Buu, Buuhan, Super Saiyan, Demon King Piccolo, right? This other Buuhan right over here, running more of like a Gohan based setup, and then also combining this with accelerated battle. It's just a lot of fun because then you have access characters like Super Saiyan 4s and stuff like that. You guys know your boy, like if I have an opportunity to run Beast Gohan and it's not like the Festival of Battles, oh, you bet your bottom dollar I want to run Beast Gohan, right? You know your boy, right? I am a Beast Gohan guy. So Demonic Power, want to give that one a shout. Really fun team to run. I just have a lot of fun using it, so just keep that in mind. Now, the next team I want to talk about. Majin Power could kind of just give a quick... You guys know how the Majin Power team works. I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to go over it. Like, you guys know. Now, Uncontrollable Power. This one's also very fun. We have Int Broly right here. We run him next to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have the Buuhans of the world, the Janembas. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just a nice like float on this team. You have Tech Broly, Int Broly's right here, especially in Festival of Battles. This Int Broly, like his stocks have went up for sure. The Tech Broly here, AGL Broly, the Super Easy A Broly, Janemba, Tech Buuhan, right? Super Saiyan, or Majin Vegeta, even he's a really good character, right? Fat Buu, Buuhan, Exchange Buu, just a lot of fun. I really enjoy this team as well. One thing that could be interesting is when these guys get their Easy A, because I think that's sooner rather than later. I know why they Easy A'd Pat the Power Kid Goku early, but everything sort of changes here with this Pat the Power Kid Goku Easy A, because not everything, but now we know that like if it makes sense for a celebration, they can go a little bit ahead of schedule. So like let's just say they do like GT bosses later on in the year. It's like, okay, how do we get this team where it needs to be quicker? Like we Easy A these guys, right? So it would be interesting to sort of see how that goes. But Uncontrollable Power, you guys know, running like a double Int Broly domain, this one's going to work out very well for you. Not too much else to talk about with that one. So Uncontrollable Power, very good team. That's sort of going to transition into the what am I looking for? The movie bosses team, right? Looking at movie bosses, I think this is a really good team here. You guys know it's very similar to Uncontrollable Power though. So adding Janemba to this, pretty good roster here, having like a Tech Broly lead or an Int Broly lead, however you want to set it up, running them next to Janembas, Beerus's, Bojacks of the world, right? It's just a very good team. You can see it is a little top heavy, but there's a lot of good options for like recent characters that were on major celebration banners. So there's a good chance that a lot of you watching this video have this Broly, and you have this Broly, and maybe you don't have these two Brolys, but you have the two big ones, right? Maybe you have this Janemba. You got a copy of the Super Easy A Janemba with your Redstone. Maybe you got a copy of this Broly with your Redstone. You have this Janemba from summoning on another banner, right? It's like this team just has a lot of different options. So I am a big fan of movie bosses for sure. Now, sort of just kind of giving a few shouts here. Earth Protecting Heroes, you guys know how good this team is, and that is going to be the last team that I want to talk about in this specific video. Again, there are some more teams, Accelerated Battle as well. I guess I'll pull that one up and then we can call it a video. So you guys know Tech Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, a lot of the best characters in the game are on this team. You just kind of look at this one at face value, 10 year, 10 year, 7 year, 7 year, GT Golden Week, 10 year, right? Beast Gohan, Tech Gogeta, the Super Easy A's, well, not all of the Super Easy A's, but this Super Easy A Gogeta, STR Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Kaioken Goku, and short content can actually work out pretty well. Nice little orb changer, right? Super Easy A's everywhere, a lot of Gokus, a lot of Gohans. It's just bound to be a good team. And then Accelerated Battle led by Glorio. Again, a lot of really good options. You can just see by looking at the screen right now, a lot of new characters, right? You're set, the Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegito, Gogeta, Kid Buu, Super Easy A Cell, Super Easy A Janemba, the new Goku Gohan Easy A, the other Janemba, First Form Cell that transforms, the new STR Cell, GT Goku, Daima Vegeta, Scouter, or Grade A Vegeta, excuse me, Daima Goku, Glorio. It's just a lot of really good characters. So there you guys go. Some of the best categories in Dokkan right now. Again, I know I missed a few, but that is okay. Just wanted to go over ones that I think are the best right now. So let me know down below what you guys think. What are your favorite teams to run? What teams did I miss? And also let me know what type of videos you guys would like to see moving forward. Again, your boy has hit a bit of a creative roadblock here. Want to properly kind of set things up for the next Zero to Hero season, sort of tease it, do all of that fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next one.